And hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing tonight? My name's Chris Roddenberry, and I am your instructor this semester. How's my sound? Can everyone hear me clearly? Just a quick mic check to make sure you can hear me. If somebody would please type in the chat bar, I'd appreciate that. Good to see you. See we have Raya in the house, Tobin Snyder. Fantastic. Go ahead and type in and let me know that you can hear me. Fantastic. Okay, hi Ben. Hi Danielle. Look at you. Everybody who's typing in the chat bar is going to get some extra credit tonight. So go ahead and win that extra credit if you could. How's everybody doing? It's kind of a weird start to the semester. I know that they quickly canceled the first 2 weeks of live classes and moved y'all online. That's got to be kind of difficult, huh? So, do we have any nursing students in here tonight? How many nursing students do we have online? Hello, Alina. Good to see you as well. Fantastic. I'd like to thank everybody to come into the orientation. Have you had a chance to look at the website and read over the getting started information? Does everybody feel comfortable so far with the class? Oh, there we go. Susanna's a nursing student. Fantastic. Hello, Sergio. Good to see you as well. Fantastic. Wow, good crowd tonight. I think we've only got 20 students in the class, so to have 8 of you here is fantastic. Okay, Danielle said she's read the website and everything's going pretty well. Fantastic. So, as I said, my name's Chris Roddenberry, Dr. Chris Roddenberry. I have a PhD from the University of North Carolina in Chapel Hill. Go Heels. Uh, do we have any Heels fans in here tonight, or is everybody going to be a doggone State fan? Raya, you're in the CCP program. Fantastic. Both of my sons went through the CCP program here at Wake Tech as well. I think it's a fabulous way to go uh, and get free schooling. Oh my God, Danielle. Holy cow, she's a State fan. I can't believe it. See, I'm even wearing my Carolina blue shirt tonight. Oh, fantastic. Okay. Is the broadcast choppy or is everything smooth and the sound's going smooth? I'm getting a little note here on my YouTube studio stream suggesting me that the the audio bit rate is not great. Hopefully you can hear me though. Okay, so I don't want to spend too much of your time tonight. I just wanted to go over the website real quick and make sure that we're all clear on exactly what's supposed to happen this semester. Okay, so let's see, go to the screen share. Oh, goodness me, I forgot to do this first. How about this? Okay, that looks a little bit better. Whoa, all right. Okay, so everybody can see the Blackboard page here. I just wanted to show you a couple of things about this class so that everybody does as well as possible this semester. I don't know if everybody has the textbook yet, but this course does require a textbook. Now down at the course, let me see, down at the bookstore, they're going to try to sell you the access code. You do not want the access code for this class. In fact, I want you to buy the book as cheaply as you can online. Um, you can get it for as little as a PDF version, I think for as little as $18. Or if you want to uh, rent the textbook, I think you can get it for 20 bucks as well. However, if you don't have your book yet, I do want to let you know that there is a bonus for you. If you click on the textbook link right here, it's going to take you to the textbook. Now, you can buy the textbook online here for a bunch of dollars, but if you don't want to buy the textbook and you've got one coming in, but it's not here yet, you can click on the ebook and look at this. The first 3 chapters of the textbook are provided free as demos for you. So you've got almost 2 weeks to get your textbook in. So if you don't have your textbook right now, do not worry. You can use the online textbook for the first 3 chapters. After that, of course, they're going to charge you, so just be prepared to pay for the textbook. And for those of you who just logged in, like I said, buy the textbook as cheaply as possible. Please do not pay for the access code that they're trying to sell you with the textbook. It's overpriced and not very useful. Okay, good enough. All right. So let's see. This week, before you get started in this class, you have to do the getting started things to complete this week. Let's quickly run over this. Um, so what I want everybody to do is to sign up for Remind Messaging. So you sign up for Remind Messaging by texting at 8week SP22 to 81010. Now, why would you want to join the Remind texting group? I'll tell you why you want to join the Remind texting group. It's because if you do, you're going to get a reminder about 6 hours before every graded assignment is due. I know you folks are busy. You've got a lot of online classes, you've got jobs, you've got kids, you've got nursing school. It's very easy for you to let things slip your mind. So if you sign up for Remind, I will be there 6 hours before every due date to send you a little reminder to your text phone saying, "Hey, don't forget you've got something due in Psychology 150." So that's the first thing I want you to do. Now, the second thing I want you to do is what you're doing already, which is you are here at the live orientation. And again, I wanted you to come here just so I could talk to you, introduce myself, get introduced to you, and show you a couple of tips about the Blackboard course. Now, I'm so interested in having you here live tonight that I am offering 2 points extra credit to your discussion board if you come here and type in the chat bar. So if you haven't already, I see we have a lot of people who have typed in the chat bar. If you have not typed in the chat bar yet, go ahead and do that so you can get your 2 points extra credit for this class. Okay? Now, the third thing you need to do is you do need to complete the course entry quiz. Okay, so let's go back to the screen share here. This course entry quiz. You have to do this in all of your online classes in order to remain enrolled. This is sort of like you checking into the class for the first time. Now, I do not care what grade you make. You can make a 10 on it. You can make a 20 on it. However, if you're one of those people that wants to take it until you get it perfectly right, you can take this quiz as many times as possible. But nothing is going to show up in this class until you take the course entry quiz. I've got everything set so that you cannot see any course materials until you take the course entry quiz. It's incredibly easy and it should take you no more than about 5 minutes to do, okay? And then, of course, you're going to want to read the Getting Started folder. You can use this link right down here, or you can just click on the link up at the top left. And it's going to sort of show you how this course works. Now, notice that I've got this course color-coded. So one of the things that I do like to do is to try and make my course as streamlined as possible so that you don't have a bunch of crap that you have to wade through to get to what you really need. And so I've tried to put less information rather than more information. If you have questions, you're always welcome to send me a text and I will answer your questions. But one of the things that I did to sort of help you uh, uh, navigate this course is I used colors, red, black, and blue. So most of the information in this class is written in black. The headings for the things are in black. And anytime you see black, that's just course content that you should read. Anytime you have red, that means that there is something graded that you need to do. And you'll notice down here, the link to the course entry quiz is red, and that means you have to do that. So you need to take that course entry quiz. And then I've got things that are optional for you, and those things are in blue. You can see them if you want, but you do not have to. That's completely up to you. All right. So red, blue, and black. And if you'll notice as you go through the Getting Started folder, join Remind, that's blue because it's optional. The textbook is informational. You should know about that. The weekly schedule, the weekly discussion board is red. You have to do a weekly discussion board. You have a weekly homework and you do have exams. Okay, so any questions so far? Hi, Austin. I see we've got Austin in the house. Eric, it's good to see you. Looking forward to having you in this class as well. Let's see. Anybody else? Maria, hello. Good to see you as well. Any questions so far? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and exit this preview because some of the stuff is hidden and I haven't actually taken the course quiz yet. So here's the announcement page. Now, if you go into your lessons folder, what you're going to notice is that you have an exam folder here at the top. You'll see that we have an exam in here every 2 weeks. So your first exam is due 2 weeks from this coming Sunday. Exams all your first three exams will be due on Sunday, and your final exam will be due on Friday, March 6th by 11:59 p.m. Actually, you know what? I think I decided that I was going to make that due on Sunday as well. Let me go here. I just want to know. Let's see. Final exam due Friday night. Okay. Now, if you go into the exam folder, what you're going to notice is that there will be an online exam review. It's already in your materials waiting for you. And this is a video I recorded where I went over the stuff that's going to be on each exam. So there's an exam 1 review link. There's exam 2 video. There's an exam 3 video. And there's a final exam 4 video, and you're going to have the information for each of those videos. Now you will also find the exams in here. You'll see there's exam 1, exam 2, exam 3, and exam 4. I've got the exams set so that they will become available the Friday morning before they are due. Okay, so your due date for exam 1 is January 23rd. That's Sunday at 11:59 p.m. This exam will be available after January 21st at 9 a.m. So right now you can see the exam review folder, but on Friday, January 21st, I'm not showing you the screen. I am so sorry. Sometimes I get started and forget what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. Oops. All right, so you see there's an exam 1 link, an exam 2 link, a midterm 3 review, and a final exam review. And these are videos you can click on. They're YouTube videos, and I go over everything that's supposed to be on the exam. Now you see there's also 4 exams: exam 1, exam 2, exam 3, and exam 4. These exams will become available the Friday morning before the Sunday that they are due. So you'll notice that this exam becomes available on January 21st at 9 a.m. Okay? Now, exams. I am not using a proctored tool. However, you are not to use course materials for these exams. They are set on a timer, and you are to take them without the use of books, notes, and other study materials. You'll click on the exam to open it up, and the exam will start. You'll begin the exam, and you have 1 hour to take the exam. For those of you who have accommodations for extra test taking time, uh, go ahead and get that accommodation into me, and you will have extra time on the exam. Now, the exam is set with a timer, and you'll see that up in the corner as you take the exam. Those of you with extended time, don't worry, the exam won't close after the time expires. And if you have like 1.5 times exam time, you feel free to take 90 minutes to complete this exam. Does anybody have, if you do have a test accommodation, please go ahead and get that into me as quickly as possible. Okay? Now, each week there's a folder, and what I'm going to do is every week I'm going to move that folder up to the top. So after the orientation is done on Monday morning, I'm going to move this folder all the way down to the bottom so that week 1 is at the top. And after week 1 is over, I'm going to move that all the way down to the bottom so that week 2 is on top. And then I'm going to do the same thing with week 3. So when you log into this folder, you should always see what's due up at the top. Take a quick look at the week 1 folder. I've got 2 lectures for each chapter and a set of learning outcomes. So these are the things that you're going to want to know for chapter 1. There's a Monday lecture video with a PowerPoint. There's a Tuesday lecture with a PowerPoint, and both of those are related to chapter 1. If you click on that, you'll see what's going to open up is the PowerPoint. Let's see. Do. Come on, open up. Okay, here we go. And then there is a PowerPoint that's going to open up at some point. Holy cow, slow computer. Right here. So this is the PowerPoint for chapter 1. Now, these videos here are for your use. They're voluntary. If you don't want to watch the video and you'd rather just read the book, hey, that's completely fine with me. You can do anything you want. The lectures are here to provide you some help, but if you'd prefer to read and not watch the lectures, that is fine by me. You'll notice that I have 4 lectures each week, a Monday and Tuesday lecture, and a Wednesday and Thursday lecture. Now you can actually watch them anytime you want, but I've sort of got them paced so that you can watch one 50-minute lecture a day. Okay? Now, you'll notice down here at the bottom, collaboration activity. Why is that hidden at this point? I'm going to make that sucker available right. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. I know why I hid that. What am I doing? Never mind. Make that unavailable. You can't see that. Okay, so what you're going to see is a discussion board link and a homework link. The discussion board is always going to be due on Thursday nights at 11:59. You're going to click on the discussion board. It's going to take you to the link right here, and this is week 1 discussion board. You're going to watch this short video prompt, and then you're going to answer some questions. All right, and that's going to be due on Thursday night. Now, in order to get full credit for your discussion board, to get full DB credit, you must post 1 original comment of 50 words, and you must reply to 2 other people. If you don't make 3 posts, you get -5 for that week's discussion board. Okay? Does that make sense? All right. Let's go back to the lessons. Screen share here. All right. So, and then you'll notice each week there is going to be a homework due. So you click on the homework link, it'll open it up, and here you go. You've got all these questions that you have to answer. There'll be multiple choice, matching, and some short answer questions. Now, here's the deal with the homework. You can take as long as you want. It is not timed. And you can also open and close this homework as often as you want. So let's say you're halfway through the exam. You click on Save All Answers, and it will save your answers and close the and that you can then close the exam. When you are done with the homework, click Save and Submit, and it will turn it in to be graded. Any questions so far? Any questions so far? Okay, so each week you're going to have a discussion board and a homework. And if you go to week 2, you notice there's going to be a discussion board and a homework. Okay? And so those are going to be due every week, always on Thursday and Friday. Now, if you want, you can do the homework and the discussion board on the same night. Some people say, you know what, Chris, I hate to log in 2 times a week or 3 times a week. I'd rather just log in once and do all of my stuff. You know what? I don't have a problem. You can turn your homework in on Thursday if you want. Fine, log in once a week and do your Wake Tech, your Psychology 150 homework. It is completely up to you. Okay, don't mind at all. Now, each week you'll notice at the top of the folder each week, there's a chapter resources folder. Notice that this is in blue. These resources are for your interest. We will not be using the textbook for the tests. Correct. You can use the textbook for the homework if you want. You can use the videos for the homework. In fact, what I would suggest is to open the homework and then watch the video while you do the homework. And every time I answer a question, go ahead and write the answer on the homework. So you can do that for the homework assignments. Okay, let's go back to the screen share here real quick. So you'll notice at the top of each week's folder, there are chapter resources. Do you see this chapter resources link right here? You'll click on this folder and it's going to have chapter 3 and it's going to have links in here. So these are videos and websites that are for your interest. They're interesting and they'll help you gain a deeper appreciation of the material that we're talking about, but you'll notice that they are written in blue, so they are not mandatory. They are not mandatory. They are there for your interest only. Okay? Now, here's how we're going to do I want to tell you quickly how we're going to do the attendance grade. Okay, so with the attendance grade, are we on the whiteboard? Yes. So for attendance, everybody starts with a grade of 100. Okay? Okay? If you if you complete the DB, your grade doesn't change. If you don't, minus 10. If it is incomplete, it's minus 5. Okay? Does that make sense? So if you do your homework assignment, that grade will, if you do your discussion board, that grade will always stay at 100. If you fail to do a discussion board, you will notice that your discussion board grade drops 10 points. So the first discussion board you miss, your grade will drop to a 90. If you miss your second one, your grade will drop to an 80. But let's say that you post your original comment, but you fail to come back and respond to 2 other people. So you only make 1 comment. In that case, it's incomplete and your grade will go from a 100 to a 95. Or if you're at a 90, it'll drop to an 85. Or you'll just lose 5 points on the grade. Okay? Now, EC will be added to your DB. Can you see that? DB. So if you join Remind, mind +2. If you made a comment, tonight, +2. All right. So those of you who are here tonight, if you've signed up for Remind and you made a comment tonight, your attendance grade is going to be a 104 at this point. Okay, does that make sense? Your attendance grade is going to be a 104. All right, so that's how we're going to do this class this semester. Keep in mind that you need to do the discussion board every week on Thursdays. You need to do the homework every week on Fridays. Every other week, we're going to have an exam that will be due on Sunday. And you have chapter resources and folders that you can look at to help you with the course material. That's really all I have to say. One thing I do want to tell you. Well, I do want to tell you, show you one more time. As I was suggesting earlier to, who was that was saying they're in the CCP program? I forget who said they're going to be in the CCP program. Oh, Ria. Okay, Ria, as I said, my son it was in the CCP program, and he just finished up this last semester. So what you're going to notice is my son has an email here too, and his name is Chris Roddenberry Jr. So if you go into your email service and type in Chris Roddenberry, there's a very good chance that you will be sending an email to my son and not to me. If you want to make sure that you send me an email and not my son, click over here on this button, Email Chris. If you do that, it will automatically address an email directly to me. Hello, and then wanted to say hi. Yes, it does get awkward fast. I feel terrible because my son has to forward me probably 20 or 25 emails every semester. So if you could please help Chris Jr. out and send your emails using the email server like I've just shown you. Okay? Sound good? Let me see. All right. Uh-oh, bounced out of the class. All right. Let's see. That's everything I wanted to say to you. Oh, by the way, um, oh, wait a minute. I didn't show you. I am so sorry. Screen share. Screen share. There you go. Okay. Right here. Email Chris. Thank you. Email Chris. Hello. Email. I know exactly what I'm doing. I can't be typing. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. Come on. I forgot. I can't type. I've got hotkeys set up for all of my different pages here. I forgot I can't type. Okay, excuse me, folks. All right, so one last thing I did want to say before I let you go. Remind can also be used as a two-way communication. I'm not just sending you texts. If you have a question, you can send me a text using the Remind tool. So I don't mind getting emails and I don't mind answering emails. But if you want a really quick response, just go ahead and send me a text using the address that I've sent you. So I sent you a couple of I sent you a couple of texts so far. If you just respond to that text that you got, you will be contacting my phone directly, and that's the quickest way to get help. Okay, do we have any questions? Does anybody have any questions? If you haven't, go ahead and type in the chat bar so that you can get credit for being here tonight. Go ahead and type in the chat bar to get credit for being here tonight. Okay. I'm going to wait just a second to make sure we don't have any questions. The course weekly due dates has the dates for on Wednesdays. Do what? The weekly due dates are on Thursday? Don't say that. Don't say that. The course weekly due dates. Oh no. Are you talking about on the syllabus? Are you talking about the syllabus? What do psychologists do? Don't tell me that. Let me see. Crudola. Okay. Thank you, Danielle. This is the first in a long line of typos that I'm going to make this semester. Uh, don't worry, I am going to fix that this evening. Okay, that will be done this evening. Let me go. Actually, as soon as I get off this, I'm going to have this fixed in the next crud. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now, Austin, and I will have that fixed in about 10 minutes so that it's coming in on the right time. Let me go to the discussion board, and when are they due? Thursday. Okay, on the discussion board, I've actually got them typed in correctly. I am very sorry for that, folks. I make typos all the time. Okay, that's a great question. Anybody else have a question before I say good night? Anybody else have a question? I look forward to meeting all of you this semester, to getting to know you on the discussion boards. Feel free to send me emails with videos that you find that are interesting or questions that you might have. You can come to meet me in Microsoft and Teams if you have a question. Go ahead and shoot me a text and we can jump into Teams and have a live virtual meeting if you like, okay? All right. I'm going to count to three. If there are no more questions, I'm going to go ahead and say good evening. And I look forward to working with each and every one of you. Where's the textbook located? Okay, great. Another question. Right over here, if you'll see this link, textbook, not free. Go ahead and click on that link and it'll open up into this. It'll actually go to digital resources right here. Okay, and then you click on the ebook and it'll show you the first three chapters. Sounds good, Maria? That's a great question. Great question. And Ria, I am glad that we have a young student in the class. I am really looking forward to getting to know you. I love my young students. I think it's fabulous when we've got high school students in here taking college classes with us. Okay, great. Have a good evening. I look forward to talking to you for the next 8 weeks. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to don't hesitate to contact me. Of course, you're the favorite, Ria, and anybody else who asks me is also my favorite too. You folks are wonderful. Have a great evening, and I look forward to seeing you online. Bye bye.